Disclaimer. My first two Spongebob videos had bad editing, but the script and audio was fine, so I decided to re-edit it and completely remake Season 3, for reasons I'll explain in the video itself. Hi, I'm Daniel. And my previous Spongebob video for some reason blew up. It got about 200 views, and for normal standards that isn't much, but it has more views than any video from Powell's God, Phoenix, Casually Everything, and Joseph's main channel. So I'm making this video to see if SpongeBob gets views, and if it does do well, I'll probably make one for Season 2. 10. Help Wanted. SpongeBob tries to get a job at the Krusty Krab. For the first episode, this still has the same quality as the rest of the show. The song is good, the comedy is great, and it does a good job introducing most of the main characters. 9. Scaredy Pants. When SpongeBob is annoyed of how scared he is for Halloween, he and Patrick try to scare people by dressing up as the Flying Dutchman. This episode is a must watch every Halloween for me because of lots of things. As always, the comedy is great with classic moments. This episode introduces the Flying Dutchman, and because of the self-awareness of Sandy's costume. 8. Arg. After getting addicted to a pirate board game, Mr. Krabs sends him, SpongeBob, and Patrick on a treasure hunt. This episode is just funny, nothing more to it. 7. Plankton. In Plankton's introduction episode, Plankton takes control of SpongeBob's mind to steal a Krabby Patty. I like how in this episode, Plankton is a more intimidating villain, and SpongeBob meets Plankton with the audience. And despite being more intimidating, he is still a comedic villain at the same time. 6. SB129. When trying to escape SpongeBob and Patrick, Squidward gets thrown into the future and eventually the past and nothingness. I like this episode's depiction of the future and past. It is also the first time you see Squidward actually like SpongeBob. And Squidward inventing jellyfishing is the best plot twist in TV history. 5. Karate Choppers. After SpongeBob and Sandy's karate scares away his customers, Mr. Krabs tells SpongeBob he will fire him if he doesn't stop. This episode isn't the funniest or have the best story, but it's the most memorable on the list with one exception I will mention later. I can remember most of this episode by heart, which is why it's number 5. 4. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. When SpongeBob and Patrick find out that their heroes are retired, they need to convince them to get out of retirement. This episode works as both a standalone episode featuring these one-off characters and the start of a series of episodes. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy were some of my favourite characters, and I appreciate how the show didn't recast them when their voice actors died, but still made episodes like Man Ray Returns and Mermaid Pants. Number 3. Culture Shock. To get more customers, Squidward puts on a tie-in show at the Krusty Krab, starring many of the citizens from Bikini Bottom. I have probably memorised most of this episode due to how epic it is. This episode includes more of the main and secondary characters than the rest of the show. It's most likely the only time Mr. Krabs actually cares about Pearl, and the best comedy of Season 1. 2. Fun. After seeing how lonely Plankton is, SpongeBob befriends Plankton. This episode is memorable not just because of the song, how morally debatable it is. This episode gets you thinking how much Plankton was enjoying being friends with SpongeBob and how much it was all part of a scheme. That complex moral dilemma makes this episode amazing and one of the best of the entire show, as well as Season 1. Now some honourable mentions. Rock Bottom, Texas, Employee of the Month, and Pizza Delivery. Number 1. Ripped Pants. To try and stay popular and friends with Sandy, SpongeBob keeps ripping his pants. Like fun, this episode's memorability isn't just because of the song, but the moral. about how jokes get old, so you shouldn't make that the only quiet day. That message was ahead of its time for 1999, and episodes like this is why I think this show is better than y'all's similar shows. In conclusion, this is my favourite seasons for having the yeast bad episodes and all of these episodes. Hope you enjoyed the video. The end.